Hello everyone and welcome to episode 11 of Final Fantasy 1. This is going to be a shorter episode. It's mostly us just gathering some stuff so we can continue the story. But before we get too far into it, the question of the day is, what games are you excited for this year? So let me know in the comments. I'm excited for obviously Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is actually out on Friday, so by the time this video goes up, it'll have been out for a while. I'm also excited for Horizon Forbidden West, but that's not for a little bit, and it might be out by the time this goes up as well. So this is Gaia. So this is it's interesting because like this is basically where we need to go, but there's not. It's a case of you need to talk to everyone pretty much for this episode, and I'll explain why once we get there. But we can get some really good magic here. So like Athea's living in the spring, but I haven't seen her lately. I wonder what happened to her. I saw a shiny flying object in the night sky. I know I saw it. So like these are hints to stuff that we need to do, which we are going to be doing in this episode, but you have to talk to usually quite a few people. And that's the case with Final Fantasy 1, is that because it is such an art, I got a fragrance which should have mind to do with it, please, so I sold it to a caravan. So what? So there you go. And that's the case with a lot of old school RPGs. Is like, I've mentioned this before, you have to talk to everyone, but if you don't talk to people especially in this game, you're not going to know where to go. And even then, it's only vague hints at what you need to do. So like, he just said, oh, I've sold a fairy to a caravan. It's like, okay, well, where's the caravan? We just got Blizzaga for Montgomery, which is great. And then we can also get Curaja and Diaja. So Curaja's the best single healing spell, and Diaja is the best undead killing spell, basically. And then someone else mentioned, oh, I saw an object falling from the sky in the west. I wonder what it is. I know I saw it. So that's another hint to something we're going to be doing this episode as well. Sky people could build castles above the clouds. Yeah. I ended up cutting this down though because there's also these magics as well, but we can't learn them at the minute. Because there's a dungeon that we end up going into, and spoiler one, and there's a dungeon we go into, and I just basically cut out me getting back out because it took me a really long time to get back out, and it shouldn't have. So I was just like, you know what, it's not that important to show me getting out of the dungeon, so I end up just cutting at me getting out of there, and that's cut out about like 10 minutes of the episode, to be honest. So we just got some equipment. So upgraded equipment. We got the Cat's Claw, which is one of the best. It's either the best weapon for the Black Mage, or it's one of the best weapons for the Black Mage. So we're basically just going to vaguely head west and figure out what's going on over in that area where she was like, oh yeah, I saw something fall from the sky. And this is the location of the... It's not in the town that it's not in the place we're going to, but it's the location of the water crystal, basically. So that's what we're doing here. We're basically building up to try and get to the water crystal. And it's just like, oh yeah, it's confusing in Final Fantasy 1 because there's like a lot of places obviously look the same, especially from the air. And I'm not too familiar with Final Fantasy 1's map compared to like 7, but this is where we need to go here. We don't go there straight away, but basically you land here, and we're going to be going up the river, and across the river there's a town, which I should have gone to first, but I didn't. And basically, where I was going to go up here first, and then I decided against it because I didn't have enough money. And I should have gone to the town first to help explain a few things. But I didn't, so there's that. And basically, I'm pretty sure someone in the town says, oh, well, I saw an object fall towards the waterfall in the north. And then someone else gives us a quest in there as well that basically hints towards something that we need to do. And I just went ahead and did it without forgetting going to talk to people, because you don't have to talk to them. You can just do it anyway. But it would have helped to talk to it just to show you all that, like, this is what you need to do. But it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's not that big of a deal. We're progressing anyway. So if you row all the way up here, if we stop getting into battles. There is a waterfall, and behind the waterfall is a cave with the waterfall cavern. And we've got some clay golems, and it's not like a hard dungeon, but like when I was on my way out, I forgot. I tried to remember which ways I went to get to our end goal and where I needed to go to get back, and I forgot. So I spent a lot of time just like, oh, well, I need to go this way. No, I've gone the wrong way. No, I've done this. So I was like, that's boring for all you to watch that. So I was like, I'm just going to cut me getting out of the dungeon out, because I didn't get anything on the way back. I'm pretty sure these are weak to ice as well. Nice. Okay. Just put haste on itself for whatever reason. Okay, right. I don't think I cut any of the battles out of this. Obviously, I cut them out from when I cut the video, but like I'm pretty I might have cut like 1 or 2 out. I can't remember, because there is a lot of battles in here. But it's not, like I said, it's not a hard dungeon or anything. It's not even like multiple levels. It's just one floor, and it's like you got to get to the end of it, and you get something for getting to the end of it. Again, this isn't something that you needed to do right now, but you can if you want to, because this doesn't help us with getting to the water crystal in the slightest. But I was trying to get gil, because we do need a lot of gil, and I spent it all. So, we need gil for something coming up. I'm trying to think what we... Oh yeah, we must do... I'm trying to think when the next shrine is. I'm pretty sure the next episode... I think it might be episode 13. I think that's when the next... Either 13 or 14 is the next shrine. So, like, we did, like, the Earth Grotto shrine, and then we got the second one that I've forgotten the name of. Oh, yeah, I did cut some battles out. There you go. I think it's because, literally, I was walking, like, 2 steps, and then I found a battle, and I was like, okay. But as you can see, it's not, like, it's not a very exciting dungeon or anything, so... It's fine that we cut some of it out. I'm trying to think, because basically, I can't really say what's at the end of this. It's obviously the object that fell from the sky. That's what that woman was hinting towards. But there is other hints towards this. If you talk to other people. There's Diaja. Absolutely nukes them. Nukes their mummies. Pretty sure yeah. Okay, here we go. So that is what fell from the sky. It's a robot. We got a little robot friend. And I can't explain that right now. Until we get out of this battle. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to actually kill them all then. I was like, okay. So we got a wizard staff, a ribbon, 1,300, 450 gil, 1,300, 13,000, sorry. We got a lot of money, basically. I'm just gonna equip everyone with their stuff. Okay, so this is a robot that I have been waiting. Take this cube. Tiamat, Flying Fortress, please. You obtained the warp cube. So Tiamat is the Fiend of Wind. And then, unfortunately, he has a bit of a malfunction. So he fell down to Earth to make sure that someone got the warp crystal, basically, to take on Tiamat. Tiamat we're not fighting anytime soon. It's kind of soon, but I think it's probably like episode like 15, I think. So now that we got all that money, I just wanted to make sure to get that, because I think someone does tell you, if you go to the town, at the start of the episode, there was a town in the forest, and if you land there, you can talk to people there, and they will tell you stuff about the Sky Kingdom. But we're not going there yet. And you have to learn their language as well, so you can't just go over there and talk to them. And we've had a few hints that Lufarian language has been told and can be taught by someone who's learned it. And if you come up here, this is like what I don't get. I'm pretty sure probably someone in the town that we're going to go to after this tells you about the caravan. But he just sold a caravan. You find the caravan, and he's got a fairy's bottle. So this is where that guy sold the fairy to. But it doesn't tell you where that is. So someone in this town over to the right might tell you about it and where exactly it is, but we didn't do that. So it was like, oh, okay. And I just remembered that's where it was, so I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go back to Gaia, and as you walk into Gaia, the fairy escapes. Or that you let the fairy out of the bottle, basically. It doesn't escape. I remember this guy, just like, I went like that, he got in the way that way, then I went down to go around him, and then he got in the way that way as well. It's like, for God's sake. I don't think I talked to this guy again. Or do I? No. I should have talked to him, but I didn't. So if you come all the way back here, around the back of the town, go to the north, you will find a lake with a fairy. You're the ones who rescued me from the bottle. I'm sorry about running away, but I was just so scared. I'll get you some Oxyale from the bottom of the spring to make you up for it, okay? So she's going to go to the bottom of the lake for us. And she gives us some Oxyale, which probably doesn't make much sense, but Oxyale basically allows us to air will flow out the border for as long as you have it. So while we're underwater, hint, wait, oh, I probably did that on purpose so I could go rest. We are going to be going underwater to get to the water crystal. And the only way we can get there is and survive down there is by getting a nice bottle of Oxyale. So in order to get there, you're supposed to talk to someone who's stood in front. It's basically a submarine. I would say submarine in the loosest term. This woman's blocking the submarine, and she's like, "I need you to go and save the water crystal, but you need Oxyale. Fairies can get you Oxyale, from the town of Gaia, but then you learn that there's no fairy here, so you have to go and figure out where the fairy is to get the fairy, to then come back here to get the Oxyale, so that you can go back and get to the water crystal. Very confusing. But we have it now, and I skipped out that bit completely. I didn't even talk to the woman, so we go to this town that I forgot the name of. And this woman's like, you have Oxyale, please go and save the water crystal. And it's like, oh, okay. We've got a nice desert Beretta in the middle of the forest, which is great. Pretty sure I'll probably kill, yeah. Oh, 1 gil, lovely. What can I spend my 1 gil on? Absolutely nothing. So if you come over to this town... On rack, that was it. This is the town linked to the water temple. Oh, there you go. So if you talk to these like person there, he just tells you about. It tells you about the caravan. And there you go. Copper's talking about someone falling out of the sky. Said it used to be a beautiful village about 200 years ago. So now there's mermaids down in the... So he mentions Oxyale. So there's mermaids down in the water temple now because it sank. It's called the Sunken Temple. So we get Hilaga there. So it's very like I said, very much you need to talk to people, but I already done it. Are those legs really yours? Yeah. My father's with the caravan right now. They're only in the desert to the west. So yeah, there you go. They usually pitch camp in the forest in the north of the desert. I hope he comes home soon. There's just a casual dragon here. The Shrunken Shrine is said to be filled with riches, silver, gold, diamonds, even tablets describing languages and civilizations. Long ago, in ancient race known as the Sky People used a language called Lufanian. My brother Une would talk about it, telling me how he could speak only if he had the stone, basically. So if you come over here... Hi man, it's Copper. You want to hear about the China god? So I think it came down somewhere near the waterfall. No one believes, but I think it was some kind of mechanical creature. There you go. So if you talk to him, he'll tell you about it. So that's your... this is the lady. You have Oxyale. You're the ones who have been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. And then she's like a ghost. And then that's our submarine there. It's just a barrel with like a periscope on it. But that's going to be the end of the episode here, everyone. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!